Alright, stream is public, ready to go. I've got about like 2 hours to kill, so since I'm feeling much better now after a good night's sleep and some rest, yeah, I got some rest when I got home from regionals the day before. And after a good night's sleep, I feel much better now, so because I didn't stay to play all the rounds, I still want to play a bit more. I still want to play a bit more online just to get my fix. I'm losing the rock, paper, scissors, and I'm going first. And it's just had traps for days. Brick, brick, hand traps for days. Hopefully hand traps can just stall them, because that's all I got. Okay, now I'm just waiting for my opponent to actually like start their turn. Cause I can't do much else right now. I gotta just pass it. I guess while I'm waiting, I did get to rarity bump like a few cards in my deck. Yeah, mainly the set rotation. I managed to find a QCR version of it, which looks amazing. Also got like one ultimate rare droll, and then there was also an ultimate rare cosmic cyclone. That was about it though. Wasn't feeling too good. I had a really like massive headache, especially like starting from like round 5 onwards. Yeah, especially starting from round 5 like onwards, I wasn't really able to play well at all. So yeah, not too long after I decided it's probably just best I drop. Sorry, back. I was wondering where you should probably be like at your computer at all times when you're playing on Duelingbook. Or at least say like gotta go or something if you gotta go. Or at least just say something, I guess. I especially don't disappear without like any sort of... Yeah, don't just disappear without a word. Danger, Thunderbird, Super Poly, what are we playing here? Pot of Desires, where we want to go second, we're playing Dangers. Rank 8 Turbo. Probably Rank 8 Turbo. Because this is a deck I played. Yeah, because this was basically my deck for the longest of times. Rank 8 Turbo, Red Maju. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to battle phase with the 7 cents. This was my deck for the longest of times. Yeah, this plus Grand Machu. So yeah, of course that ends on a nice Zeus. that can just activate twice. No, really, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do at this point? If there's, like, no dark monster in the graveyard, it's like I can't do anything. Oh, can only, like, just attack with the Zeus, so maybe I get another turn. If only this guy could see my hand. I'm gonna show him my hand. Yeah. Completely unnecessary, but yeah, that's what I was repping. Hand traps with, yeah, bestials with no targets to banish. No way to get this on the field. Kashtira Theosis with no Kashtira. This is just a brick if not paired with an Imseti or a King Sark. So yeah, I bricked like big time. Rank 8 Turbo, you say? I'm not even sure if like the deck really runs that many hand traps, so do I even want to bother having tactics like Talon and Thrust? Yeah, a lot of the rank 8 turbo deck lists I've seen over like the past 2 years, they don't run a lot of hand traps. So am I gonna need the Talents and Thrust that badly? I really doubt it. Okay, now I can at least attempt to do something. Now I'll get to play. Potentially. Shifter. Oh right, speaking of hand traps. Now that I remember this deck can just play them. I'm thinking I'm not gonna need that at this point. Okay, there was Shifter, and I think that was just about like the only hand trap Grand Maju rank 8 Turbo really ran. Or a lot of deck lists I've seen. Yeah, because outside of Gizmek, you're not really using the graveyard. So of course it's only naturally play Shifter. Gizmek. Banish 8. Summon 1 danger from deck. It's gonna be it's gonna be a level 8. I can call you Sky. Well, welcome Sky. 1, 2, 3, Dingirsu again. So that's 3 summons. We're gonna, just use that. 4, 5. This time just Nibiru. This was good. This was easily like 5 summons. So the 2 level 8s to make the Dingirsu, that's a 3rd summon then, Pain Gainer, and then 7 Sins. And yeah, that's easily 5 summons. Yeah, I just feel like Rank 8 Turbo Shenanigans Grand Maju doesn't really, like, it can't really keep up with today's metagame. I just feel like it can't really keep up with, like, the decks of today. So I kind of just gave up on it. I mean, like, the one thing, like, Rank 8 Turbo has still going for it is Shifter. Plus, Grand Maju is also just really... Grand Maju is just, like, a hilariously fun card, in my opinion. Already Nibiru'd him once. I do have game on board. On a tactical card, do you have something? If my opponent has something, they have something. I gotta just give them time to, like, do so. I do briefly pass priority over on a Tacticlair. The token and the fuse away the token and then a Nibiru misclick. Primal Being token and... Yep. I think I get to redeclare here. Gary. Oh, I thought that was his nickname for Garura. 3,000 and then 3,600. Main phase 2. I'm just gonna make a Photon Lord and pass. Meanwhile, I have, like, plenty just lying around the house. Plenty of older ones. Like, over 95% of them, maybe even closer to, like, 99, just being straight up unplayable in 2024. But then every once in a while you'll find random stuff like Vanity's Fiend just lying around near bulk. And because I wanted to play a stun build, a Horus stun build, I was like, I could actually use this. Same goes for deck lockdown. Oh, there's a few cards in the bulk I could actually use. So I'm probably going first, so I think everything I have currently should be sufficient. Okay, maybe if I do get Shifter, to have a backup plan and Triple Tactics talent. I'm just gonna do that. Probably going first because I can only assume my opponent. Oh wait, never mind, I'm going second. Yeah, I've seen just the typical rank 8 turbo deck that I played, like, back in the day. I'm still waiting to see the Gren Maju. I don't know if we're ever gonna see the Gren Maju. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Add up to 2 dragon monsters. I would ash this if I could. Also, yeah, I do, but the ones I have are in Korean. Add 1 danger card, yep. Oh, any danger card? Yep. Well, I know he has the blue eyes at this point. Discard 1 card just to put a level 8 on board. Yeah, this plus a card in hand to get a level 8 on board. Okay, well, you can always just discard the blue eyes to, like, a danger, and then just, I don't know. You'll still have cards in your hand, just this one. I don't know, it just feels like you're maybe playing, like, 1, like, rank 8, like, sometimes per turn maximum, and that's it. Oh, that's gonna be good against me. Oh, that's a good pick against me. I think even if I imperm it, the effect is still gonna linger. So I'm gonna take a different approach here. So my opponent gets a walls. Just double checking what are its stats. So 2,400, 3,000. Great Soth. I'm just gonna go at Fenrir. Solemn Judgment. Negate the summon and destroy it. This isn't even live right now. I got nothing else really going on, unfortunately, in my hand. I'm gonna just ash it and hope for the best. Add 1 Thunder Dragon Dark from deck to hand. So negate all their effects while they're on the field, so I'm only taking 21 to the face. If I desires again, I'm gonna start to really just run short on cards. If I banish this... Okay, I guess I really wouldn't want to do that. Try and just run over a Xenophon then. Oh right, it's getting its attack back. I think I lose maybe 300. I counted like... How many monsters in the graveyard total? I counted 6, so it should be on 27. Set another card and, I guess, pass? Draw phase? Fuck. Macrocosmos. Alright, I guess it will be relying on the Kashtira part of my deck at this point. And that's gonna summon from the deck, too. Alright, attack for 2,800. I can just imperm this. I can just imperm this and it's all good. If I need to activate a spell, I can still activate a spell. Oh, what is Skill Drain even gonna do here? Yeah, actually gonna do nothing. Okay, maybe I should have actually just Pot of Desire, so he would have negated it, and then I could have stolen his monster with triple tactics. Okay, now I see what I should have done differently. Wait, do we even have a target in here? Yeah, I got no way to force any interaction at this point. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna lose the rank 8 turbo. A deck that can't, quote unquote, can't really do much in 24-24, and I'm still gonna lose to it anyways. Yeah, I'm just coming on DB expecting people to play like 20 hand traps, so I have talents at the ready, and then no hand traps, so no opportunity to play triple tactics talents. Just gets stuck in my hand. It doesn't do anything. Hand traps? What are hand traps? Well, there was Shifter, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, might as well just get like a free unicorn on the field as well. Oh, nice. So that resolves. I guess I have a backup sarcophagus if I really need it. If I play any more monsters, I risk just opening myself up to Nib. Unless I do Photon Lord right now or something. Okay, but I do want to keep the Duelingbook around. I'm gonna risk it. Oh wait, I misclicked. I meant to do the Photon Lord. Oh, they misclicked number 30 instead of number 90. Let's just do like a full field of 5 monsters. So yep, that right there is my board. So we're summoning that. So we're gonna do on a new chain this. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just a Kashtira build. Okay, maybe not. I'm seeing a few like rank 3s in here. Maybe it's not just like a pure Kashtira deck. No targets, I'm guessing he drew them all. I'm guessing my opponent drew them all or something. Scareclaw Kashtira. Yep. That's fine. So Kashtiras and Scareclaws. Alright. I guess I lose a random. I'm gonna lose a card out of my extra deck too. It's fine. Alright, let me just get SP, like, banish face down already. I still hardly ever go into it, so should be fine. What are we banishing? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna add 2 cards back from my graveyard or banishment, and then I'm just gonna draw 5. Yep, at that point, it's pretty much, the game's pretty much over at that point. I'm gonna draw 5, yeah, it's pretty much decided. I literally just get to draw 5 cards there. And I did Happy Chainlink too, so even if, say, my opponent has Ash, they can't Ash the Duel Motif. I just chain block with Happy's chain blocking. Alright, I should be able to break pretty much any board with this hand. Or I'm just gonna let him go make nice big board, and then even if, like, let's just say my opponent puts up like 1 or 2 like negates, assuming they're not in the back row, I could break pretty much anything. But what about setting up my home board? I'm just gonna let my opponent go full combo here. Especially if it leads to them just ending with very few cards in hand to make a comeback when I do evenly them. If I need to use evenly, that is. Would still be nice to actually be able to attack. So everything's going to be in defense mode. And that's the board. That's it. Everything's going to be forced to defense mode that isn't a link monster. And is unaffected by pretty much all monster effects, more or less. I could just Lava Golem this easily enough. I don't even need the evenly here. I don't even need more board breakers at this point. Speaking of which, Ghost Bell targeting what exactly? Ghost Spell on what exactly? Sarcophagus. You cannot Ghost Spell this. Oh wait. This may be like only the second time ever I've seen somebody try to Ghost Spell either Sarcophagus or one of the Horus monsters, except they can't. This only sends the graveyard, and those do not activate effects to summon themselves. These do not activate. Yeah, you can't. You can Ghost Spell the Happy. Well, actually, no. Usually you can't because I'm gonna probably chain block it with Imseti or Quibi-San Fable. Or even Dwamatef if I really that badly want to get cards out of my graveyard or banishment. Please don't tell. I really hope my opponent didn't side that in, thinking it was gonna work, because no, Ghost Bell does not work against Horus. Okay, is somebody gonna win Rock, Paper, Scissors soon? Rock. Okay, when is somebody gonna finally win? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Now that is certainly a hand. Okay, what is that we're pitching? I think it might be Fuelos. I'd have to double check. I always just put the unicorn back if it was negated. My opponent just gets a free draw. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, not really getting hand trapped too badly right now. Fuelos would be like a death sentence if I was playing a different deck, but yeah, against... Yeah, this deck more or less can just either completely ignore Fuelos or maybe, like, worst case scenario, just give my opponent a free draw. That's pretty much it. I'm taking a chance here. Now hopefully I can just make it to Vanities. Alright, they do get another draw. Just gotta make it to Vanities now. Pass. Yeah, I figured... I'm seeing a lot of people just... Yeah, like a lot of people are at Imperm. I play Vanities, it just gets negated, so it's like, what's the point? So I remember there was like, it was either the Heretic Sky or the Heretic Sun. There's a rank 8 that just gives you like one of your monsters once per turn, like target protection from anything that targets, because it could just negate it. So if my opponent has like one Imperm, this will just stop the Imperm. So of course my opponent doesn't even try when they just realize they can't break that board, so I don't know what I'm playing against. Yeah, the downside to them just scooping immediately is I don't know what deck I'm playing against. Could literally be anything. So yeah, pretty much you read specifically once per turn if your opponent would activate a card or effect that targets something you control, something in your graveyard, something you have banished. Detach a material to negate it. I was hoping like Nibiru wasn't going to be in that hand of his because, yeah, at that point... Yeah, the Heretic Sky Dragon, that was my 5th summon. brick? Did my... Well, I'm just gonna see exactly what my opponent's hand was on that second game. Okay, just immediately scoop on me activating terraforming. Probably must have bricked extra hard on that game 2. And then game 1, I just basically flood him out of the game. I floodgate him out of the game 1. Gravedigger's Trap Hole and a bunch of hand traps. Well, my opponent drew 2 cards from the Fua. That's probably the most cards I think I've seen my opponent draw off of Fualos. Okay, there was that one game where I was just doing like the Big Years Through Pain game or 7 Sins and then Climb. My opponent got like 3 cards. There was that one game at local that I let them draw 3s. But pretty much like them drawing more than 1 card off of Fualos pretty much never happens. Ryziel. And nothing in that hand could. Even if there was like exactly 1 infinite impermanence, Hieratic Sky would have stopped it. So I was just hoping there was no Nibiru in that 7-card hand of his. Okay, the Ryziel spells and... Cross out? Hand trap? Yeah, basically hand trap, something to stop a hand trap. No start, pretty much no starters. There was actually no starters in there. Or I guess that's one way to beat Ryziel. The second game was pretty much free because, yeah, I just got lucky the second game. First game was just me doing, like, stun BS. Vanity's Fiend plus a Higher X Sky Dragon to protect it from an Imperm. Okay, so I lose the rock, paper, scissors, but... Okay, now we're actually gonna have a game against Ryziel. Now there's actually gonna be a game. So triple tactics talent, I could just steal one of his monsters. He's probably gonna end on the Jewel Drive and the Detonator. Could be wrong, but that's like usually the most common Ryziel end board I've seen. My opponent's gonna get their field spell, but set rotation is gonna clear it. While at the same time letting me set up one of my field spells, so... Yeah, there's also, like, when it puts a card on their field, if they're going second, they want to just break my board with evenly matched, they can't, because then they'll have a card on their field. This card's actually doing, like, triple duty. Get to a field spell that I need to start my plays. Can also just remove one of my opponent's field spells if they have it. They lose theirs if they have one already, and counters evenly. And I'm perfectly fine running 2 different field spells because let's just say I already have like everything Horus related set up and ready to go. I'll just do my Kashtira line. Rates off, add Unicorn, add Theosis, summon Fenrir, and then just get another Fenrir out of the deck, stay hand neutral. It's like, come on, you gotta try this yourself. If you're playing a Horus, you gotta try that. Come on. Like, I cannot say no to a card that both lets me get my plays going, and also just protects me from another card that literally just kills my deck if it resolves. Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, it's looking like it's gonna be 3 rank 4s at this rate. We're gonna see 3 rank 4s, it looks like. But this is the scariest one by far, still. Okay, now it has targeting protection because of the Star Liege. Cannot target with card effects. Target protection. Talents doesn't target, so this still does not. This is still not relevant. Also, it's a field spell searcher that can't be ashed because it's placing the cards directly on the field. Oh yeah, and that too. You can't forget about that either. Yeah, just for free, we're gonna deal with his Rizio Cross. Just as a nice little bonus. Okay, main phase 1. Activate. If I was in his shoes, I'd wait till the effect gets activated to just stop it from going through. Ghost Ogre. What the... Okay. So that's... At least that's 1 card less in his hand, so that I'm happy for. I don't think that does anything in the graveyard. I think my best bet is just, like, steal a monster and then do a Zeus play with it. And have Zeus try and just hold down the field to prevent the crackback. Either way, I'm only getting like a 2 material or 3 material Zeus. That one has less attack, so no, I wouldn't take it. I might as well still just play it. Desires and draw. Okay. I'm probably just free to attack into this. Make a Zeus and keep a nice 5-card hand. Or 4, because I want to set the called by. And one of these is a draw, so... that should probably really prevent a huge comeback here. That should prevent, like, a huge, like, 1-card combo from just going off. I just droll here, I want to see what happens. I can just call by the aggregator. And negate it, so that prevents Zeus from getting negated. So we can't add from deck to hand. I have a Zeus activation still ready. Yeah, triple tactics, just putting in like overtime here. Just putting in overtime to beat this deck. You could just do duo drive on the third summon and grab the field spell that can just stop the Nibiru like outright anyways. You can pretty easily just like negate it anyways. Unless I don't know, I like Ash or Imperm the duo drive so they can't get to the field spell, and then I can nib them. Oh, Physicist, yeah, welcome back. How else do I want to side here? I'm gonna put... whatever. Hopefully I'm not gonna need a fourth Horus name. Yeah, Queeby Sunwife is usually like the least remarkable one. It was going good, but I had a pretty bad headache, and then it wasn't going so good anymore. I think at least like one point during round 5, I was like almost about to throw up, but thankfully didn't. Yeah, if I feel like I'm about to throw up because I'm like that nauseous from my headache, it's like, okay, I should probably just drop real soon. And that's what I did. So I just had to basically take it easy for the rest of the night, and yeah, a good night's sleep pretty much. Now I'm feeling a lot better. And even then, I was still able to play out 3 matches. Well, I played out 6, and I won 3. And then decided to just continue playing for like another 2 hours on DB just to really get my fix. Unfortunate that I start to feel like sick to a point where I just could not continue playing. Pretty much. And even then, I still had to get home, and it easily takes like at least an hour and a half both ways. I guess maybe staying up for like 4 hours might have been a bit too much the night before, I don't know. I guess not having the best time sleeping the night before because I was just too busy thinking about all the possible things that could happen in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the possible decks I could go against. I just could not stop thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! The night before while I was trying to sleep. Okay, I think this duo drive was the 4th summon. So So if I have just Nibiru in hand and nothing to like negate this or whatnot, they'll add the cross, which can just negate the Nibiru completely, and then I can't just wipe their board. Yeah, likewise, I didn't get that much trading done either. I didn't buy any new cards, I just rarity bumped like some of the staples, like Droll and Lockbird, Cosmic Cyclone. I also got like a set rotation rarity bump as well. Because yeah, at least the deck I'm on can play that pretty nicely. Okay, plug in right away. Not gonna have it for later. I would love to draw set rotation again, but I can only run one, so... Yeah, this is a pretty, like, common Ryziel end board. And their field spell that can just negate a monster effect on resolution. So it can't even be chained to. Activate the effect and see what happens. So it dies and then I still add. On res cross effect, now I don't add. So that gets the field spell out of the way too. Okay, once per turn. I'm not gonna take a chance with that back row. This would have blown up my sarcophagus. I'm gonna have to call by here. So yeah, that also means... Yeah, Thrust is still alive, by the way. Draw. Nibiru's not gonna do anything here. Let's be real. Okay, first things first, I gotta get Detonator out of the way, otherwise... Can't really do anything. I have to get that Detonator out of the way or I can't really pop off. Yeah, just search the talent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the one who suggested just Kevin MacLeod music for like the next stream, or the stream that was just last stream I was playing DB, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I think no matter what, that Detonator, I get to get Detonator out of the way no matter what here. I'm gonna get a no material Detonator. I don't think I summoned 5+ times here, so... I took his detonator, I summoned the Fenrir. Did we get Fluffing a Duck yet? I think we maybe had. I think I might have. I could double check. I'm trying to remember if this was game 1 or game 2. Yeah, I won the match. I think I might have just gone... I think I went 2-0 here. Okay, game 1, I make a Zeus. I set a Call by the Grave, which actually protects it from Mereologic Aggregator just negating it. I think that, yeah, that was game 1. Yeah, I think it was 2-0. Yeah, I did get Fluffing a Duck. Yeah, Fluffing a Duck, that's a timeless classic. Well, maybe. I wasn't looking for those other ones. Okay, that just sets directly to the field. I don't know, I'm trying to remember like if any of these cards add from deck to hand. I know there's like one that draws 2. It's gonna just resummon itself. Oh, and I played Dogmatica. I considered the option once, I just never really got around to trying it. Yeah, I considered the option, since I don't really need to use my extra deck too much. And yeah, Dogmatica Punishment. You're typically sending stuff like Garura and whatnot, just to get like 2-for-1s. Okay, maybe not Garura, there's the lane 5 that can just send the Garura to get the draw, and then you can still destroy something with 3,500 or less attack. I don't know, I only have so much room to fit all these cards in, and... Well, maybe because just about every other player is currently, like, on some sort of Kashtira engine, so... I'm kind of doing the same, but it's a really small Kashtira engine. I thought I only saw 2 monsters there. Okay, look, I do know they played poker back in the day. Yeah, this is like, of course, long before Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any other trading card game, for that matter of fact. And get into fights because they lost out big. Yeah, imagine the fights they get into because one guy just keeps like spamming Dimension Shifter over and over. Yeah, imagine the fights that would ensue after like the Tenpai player goes like Shifter and then they try to put something on the field and then they get impulsed. Okay, so that will be one monster that's co-linked. Quick effect, and it can gain 2,500 attack. Okay, and that's just also, that doubles as a spell trap negate. I'll attempt to just banish it with Juris Worm, that gets at least that out of the way. Okay, that's already like done its effect here. Okay, so I'll try and get rid of Firewall first somehow. Draw. I think I just flat out lose here at this point. I'm just gonna scoop. Thought it was activating walls for some reason for a second, where I have to put a card from my hand on the bottom. gonna try this again. Okay, this time I wait till I use the walls to put something from the hand on bottom of the deck. This is none of my business, sadly. Why am I always the red guy? The questions that nobody else even bothers to ask. I don't know, I think Malice can play around this pretty easily. So I'm just gonna discard it. It's just now I have like one less monster I can go summon. Assuming this resolves, what do I thrust into? Any normal spell or trap. Talent to maybe hand rip. I'm thinking talents to hand rip or draw 2. I'm thinking hand rip and hope for the best. I've been going like pretty frequently, like mostly every Saturday. This one? I'm gonna try and hand rep. Thrust, talent. Mouse on underground. Get rid of their starter. Or what? Yeah, get rid of the starter they have. So I guess maybe I would want to like try and not play any monster effects in that case, seeing what's in his hand now. So yeah, I also know Druid Swarm's in there. So yeah, I didn't see anything in that hand there to deal with the skill drain unless he can just thrust or thrust into something that does get rid of it. If I don't use any monster effects though, then thrust and talent will both be dead in his hand. So let's see what my opponent drew. That wasn't their draw. Link summoning. Probably gonna skill drain whatever gets Link summoned here. SP. Just to send... Just to do that. Yeah, I think this hand information that I got from Talent is going to take me a long way in this game. Yeah, seeing the thrust and the talents there in the hand. Yeah, this hand knowledge of this game just feels like a lot better than usual. I just simply don't activate monster effects and he's got 2 dead cards in hand. And skill drain would not have made those live either. It's like, what else do you expect me to do at that point? Done siding. Whatever happens here happens, I guess. I don't feel like I've probably heard at least like half of these at some point in my life. Okay, I'm leaving in Vanity's Fiend going second. My opponent's probably gonna be able to just do like full combo before I get a chance to play it. Hopefully it's just like 2 scary monsters and I can just Lava Golem both away. Okay, now I see why Fizz is, says that a lot of his songs crack me up this one too. Okay, but this is a new one though. So if this is the end board, I can't super poly it. One monster. Only one thing I can activate right now. No. Can send and then gain. Okay, this is on 8,000 attack currently, and this is just gonna be a negate. I don't even know what else I'm supposed to try here. Ash. I just gotta wait for my opponent to summon another monster at this point. We're still in main phase 1 here. I see where you're going with that, personally. If one of these cards is just going to destroy my super polymerization, then I actually have nothing else I can do. Actually, no, we're still in the main phase 1 here, so I've got a Lava Golem now. Once my opponent's done actually activating effects. What are we Link summoning here? I want to summon in defense mode. This is on 27 because of the field spell, so I just barely get over it. I have to just pass. I was gonna summon this, but then I just realized, okay, I locked myself out of normal summoning. Okay, actually, no, I don't think this one came back just yet. Oh, just gonna add and then pass it to me, and... anything else? Okay, something else. Oh wow, banishing unicorn. Okay, something else still. Alright, I guess banish just about everything off my field. Banning everything. Your move. I passed my turn at this point. Okay, it's currently it's on 5,000 attack, and I have no board. GG's. Could not play the Vanity Fiend because I already played Lava Golem. I locked myself out of normal summoning. I'm gonna attempt to squeeze in one more match. Noob Slayer 92. That sounds like a gamer tag a 14-year-old would have. Okay, I'm clicking first. I must be lagging. I'm trying to click the first button, but it won't let me click it. There we go. Just click it enough times and I guess eventually it's gonna work. Okay, why do I keep opening the one Kashtira-Theosis? And this is just stuck in my hand, and this is stuck in my hand. I'm gonna be forced to just pass on this. Yeah, I'm still drawing, like, awkward hands here. Yeah, no way to actually get vanities on the board. Not with this hand, at least. I think I would rather not set Ash Blossom. I'd rather actually have it in my hand to negate something if need be. Alright, hopefully that 2 turns is enough time. Nothing to even banish. I'm just gonna draw 2 hand traps. With the extra 2 turns that I bought myself, it was only just hand traps. Nothing to really just start making my plays with. Okay, just attacking for 17. Oh, Sanagan Kaiman. Alright, we're just gonna go to game 2. This hand is doing a whole lot of nothing. We're just going to game 2. Actually doing nothing here. Yeah, my hand is just atrocious, so what else do you want me to do? I'm playing against Tenpai, I'm not gonna let them go second. So, yeah. Okay, this hand looks a lot more goated already. Okay, assuming my opponent just sets up like a nice back row, I can just sweep it under the carpet. Heat wave. I'm not even sure if there's going to be any back row to destroy, so... At this point, I'm just looking for a nice draw. Now I'm just looking for a good draw, because Heat Wave. Terraforming. That doesn't help. Dimensional Barrier, on the other hand. Pass. I don't know why I'm taking so long to... It should just be like simple as just setting up a back row, because that's literally all I can do right now. This is literally all I'm able to do under Heat Wave. Shouldn't be anything more complicated than that. Yeah, I can put my Horus monsters in the graveyard, but if I can't summon them, what's the point? I'll wait until I can summon them. Little Fortuner, yep. Yeah, that's the only thing there is to bring back. Thinking hard on this, alright. Looks like it's gonna be 2,000 damage. Fire dragon monsters could not be destroyed by battle. Okay, so Link Summon and keep the Genroku up. So 3 cards in hand, 1 set, Genroku, Seal. I'm gonna start off with the Raids off. Unicorn effect. I'm not even gonna try to just... I'm not even gonna try. Wait, so who's going first? My opponent? Pretty sure that's not how you play Tenpai. Oh, Sangan summoning, yep. Chandra. Yeah, I'm still baffled with the whole this is a battle phase deck and yet you want to go first for some reason. Pretty sure, like, you just go second whenever possible. Okay, you're gonna start off with a Fenrir. Ready to pounce. Wait for him to be done thinking. Something maybe on summon. Activate effect. Fenrir add Fenrir. Insetti. Nice. In case I need a second sarcophagus for some reason, plus a draw. Plus Insetti's in the graveyard and just ready to be summoned back. Draw. Anything here? If I don't need to call by a hand trap, I'm gonna call by the Hieratic Seal. If I were in his shoes, if I wanted to use a Hieratic Seal, I'd use it, like, as the cost was being paid to King Sark. To stop to stop the opponent, me, in that case me, from getting the send. Okay, I did pass them Prio again. If they want to do anything. Called by. Target Hieratic Seal. Okay, the activation was not negated, so... Yeah, just to be extra safe, I'd insulate myself with a Dimensional Barrier. Probably would have played maybe like one more monster and then would have just started swinging. I would have not summoned anything else here. Okay, so that went significantly better than the stream before, in terms of just how many matches did we win or lose. Definitely felt like I was just getting a lot more W's than the other way around. Dual records. I still lost to a rank 8 turbo deck at the start of the stream. For all we know, it could have been on Gren Maju because Gizmek, Pot of Desires, the dangers, because they can easily just swarm the field. And like the level 8 dangers are like big beefy monsters that can hit pretty hard. Trade in lets you just filter through your deck. Trade in lets you just like rummage through your deck until you find Gren Maju or anything else you need to help break a board. And if you're like discarding dangers, you're getting extra value off your trade in. Or Gizmek, because the Gizmek will just come back from the graveyard anyways. Yeah, rank 8 Gren Maju was truly like... That was truly like a magnificent deck to behold. Yeah, I just still feel like sadly I can't really keep up in 2024, but... Even then, I think it still might be like my all-time favorite deck. Just when I'm sadly not playing anymore. Just doesn't feel like it can do enough. Even when I can resolve a shifter, I still feel like that's one less card in my hand to actually just go and push for game. And yeah, I also went and beat like 2 Ryzeal players back to back. Then again, like the first game wasn't that exciting. I just pretty much locked them out with Vanities, and I even put up like a Hieratic Sky Dragon just to protect Vanities from one Imperm. Yeah, because I know, like, hand traps are everywhere, and that's, like, one of the best hand traps in the game. And then, of course, hoping, like, Nibiru was not in that opening hand of his, because you could just Nibiru on the Hermetic Sky Summon, and then I got pretty much... Yeah, then I got pretty much nothing. I'd be able to still summon the Vanities, but he have a monster that can just run it over, and, like, what's the point? Like, if Nibiru would have resolved there, I would have probably just straight up lost. And then game 2, yeah, my opponent just bricks hard. Yeah, like, the match after that, we actually had, like... I think I still remembered going 2-0, but we actually had games. I actually did have to work for the 2-0 on the second Rezio matchup.